single day.
Yes, I need to talk to whoever's highest in command today about filing an internal investigation complaint against Justin Davoult. So it cannot be. Yeah, so it cannot. Do not send out Justin Davoult. This is against him, so I do not want to see him. Okay, that's good. Andrew Sheets, reporter for Copwatch. 941-916-2259. All right, thanks. Bye.
Mr. Sheets, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I'd like to file a complaint against Justin Davoult.
Okay.
All right. The day that he gave me the trespass, I informed him that it wasn't legal, that, you know, we have to have redress, which he said there is not. Call my lawyer. Then the day that I come to get the report, he's sent out here again, I tell him again, you didn't even follow the ordinance. For the ordinance to be enacted, I have to be asked to leave. I wasn't even asked to leave. Okay? I already told him that it's been struck down by the Supreme Court. And to come to find out, you guys already knew this a year ago when you tried charging Ian with felony wiretap. And the state...
I just want to know about you. I don't want to know
about
Ian.
I'm going to say it anyways.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
State attorney told you...
Here's your complaint form. I need you to fill out...
State attorney told you a year ago you can't do this.
Sir, here you go. Fill out your form.
A year ago. So you just illegally trespassed me, even though they told you a year ago you cannot.
Go ahead and fill out the top portion, sir.
So you don't want to hear the truth. All right, this is me or him?
Complainant would be you. Top portion is the only section that you need to fill out.
That's true. It is printed out already. Top portion, and it's printed out. And it is printed out with, because I suck at writing, it is printed out.
Hey,
I need... Yeah.
Did you want to fill out the whole form now, or do you want to take it with you and fill out and bring it back?
That's what I was stating. I have it printed out on the complaint. Can we not attach it to that?
Let me see. Have a seat. You're fine, have a seat.
I like to stand.
Okay. I'll be back with you in a minute after I read this over. back, I made a photo copy, which I'm going to attach to this. What was the date that it occurred, sir?
Shit, what was it? Was it? It was Friday, I believe. Son of a bastard. I believe. Oh man, my brain sucks. I believe it was Friday.
Friday, what date? What date?
I'm trying to find that out right now. So if we're on 23rd, 22, 21. So yeah, it was 2 days ago. That's Friday.
So it's just this past Friday?
Yes.
So the 21st?
Yes.
You certain of the date?
Yes.
What time?
Approximately, I think I made it here 4:30. Because I was just over there. I was over here to make a complaint that they were violating my rights, my civil rights. And he trespassed me.
What was the location?
City Hall Annex. The City Hall and the Annex.
You said it was Lieutenant Davoult.
Yes. Who was not even there. I came here to file a complaint that they harassed me for violating my right to record, and he gave me a trespass ticket.
Were there any witnesses?
Of the trespass ticket here?
Yes.
I don't know if anybody was in here or not. I'd have to go back and look at the video.
Unknown. And the alleged misconduct?
They're saying that it's illegal to record, which is totally wrong. That's why I was here to make a complaint that they were wrong.
No,
And,
what is your allegation of misconduct against?
he knows that it is not wrong and illegal and knowingly did it anyways. I informed him twice that it was completely unconstitutional and wrong. And he knowingly did it anyways. Like I said, I just found out just the other day, you guys have found the paper from the state attorney. The state attorney told you that a year and a half ago. And the Florida Supreme Court has already ruled on it 7 years ago. I believe it was in retaliation.
Okay, sir. Just going to have you put down here. See attached?
In here?
Yes. Answer the question here, and then your signature at the bottom.
Polygraph. Is he willing to polygraph? Is there a card that I get with this, a case number? How does it work?
No, there's no investigation until one is launched. Paperwork is going to go to Internal Affairs, and they will
Right.
look at it, make an evaluation, and they'll contact you at the number that's here.
That's fair, man.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
Have a good day.
Copwatch, policing the police every single day.
Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Copwatch, and I'm going to do a screen read here on this a second. This trespass thing is completely out of control in Charlotte County and Punta Gorda. In fact, this is actually worse than the Charlotte County one. This is from Punta Gorda. I made a sunshine law request on video, and this is a fat cop, Justin Davoult, that illegally trespassed me, making a sunshine law request, and they actually have an ordinance that violates so many laws, it's not even funny, that says you can't record in a public building. It is outrageous. This is a public building with public officials. Of course you got the freaking right. So we wanted to get the ordinance and to see if they're still doing this insane shit. And they did, and it was unbelievable. I'm gonna this is gonna be a long one. I'm gonna do a screen read of the investigation report of the ordinance, and you know, while it's going, you can see what I did. All I did is ask for a sunshine law request. I had my press pass on and body camera, and this fat fuck Justin Davoult illegally trespassed me just for a sunshine law request in public. Out freaking rages. And like I said, it breaks so many laws, it's not even funny. It, in fact, it breaks the Florida Supreme Court had a decision back 7 years ago on talking about how you can't write trespasses like this. So this is what they do. So they trespass me for recording. Then in the trespass, you don't even have the right to redress. You can't even appeal it. You can't get it rescinded. It is 1 year. In fact, actually, my friend, people that I know, Ian, so they call it Freedom, and his friend Harry were trespassed for life. Total violation of law. So many. So, if anybody knows me, Florida, we are looking for a lawyer. You know what? Actually, I don't even give a shit if they're not from Florida. Just fucking, we need help. If we don't file something, we're gonna be. I'm sure they're gonna step it up and do some even more illegal shit. So I'm gonna do a screen read here. This is gonna be a long one, but it's worth it, and it's so sad. They violated so many constitutional rights and case law. It's just not even funny.
On December 30, 2018, Andrew Sheets arrived at the city clerk's office and had a recording device affixed to his chest which records audio and video. The red light was flashing, indicating that the recorder was on and capturing video and audio footage. Once confronted by Perry Turner in the office, she advised that she did not wish to have her voice or face captured on video. Andrew Sheets stated that he was allowed to record because he was in a public place, and he was once again informed that recording of any kind was not authorized. Andrew Sheets continued to argue the fact, and the red light continued to blink, indicating the recorder was activated. After leaving City Hall, Andrew Sheets responded to the police department where he wished to see the chief of police. During this time, P. Turner contacted the chief and advised of the disturbance that took place at City Hall. P. Turner advised that there are signs advising that recording is not allowed in that specific area, and he continued to record. P. Turner advised that they wished to have Andrew Sheets trespassed from the facility to include City Hall located at 326 West Marion Avenue and City Hall Annex located at 126 Harvey Street, in reference to City of Punta Gorda Ordinance #15-48, which is located below. Once this information was obtained, Lieutenant Davoult prepared a trespass warning number 153,251 for Andrew Sheets for these locations. Lieutenant Davoult made contact with Andrew Sheets in the lobby of the police department, at which time, Andrew Sheets began speaking about video that he had not received and requests that have not been met. He also began speaking of an incident of when he captured what he believed to be a traffic violation from another driver on video and wanted the other driver to be cited. There was no violation observed on that specific video. All of these mentioned inquiries from Andrew Sheets have already been addressed in the recent past. At this time, Lieutenant Davoult issued Andrew Sheets trespass warning number 153,251 for the locations of 326 West Marion Avenue and 126 Harvey Street. He was also advised that he may not return for the period of 1 year or he would face arrest. Andrew Sheets disputed the trespass warning and then departed. except within the city council chambers, conference rooms, and other locations in which a public meeting is being conducted pursuant to a public notice, it shall be unlawful and a violation of this ordinance, to record video and/or sound within city-owned, controlled, and leased property, without the consent of all persons whose voice or image is being recorded. This prohibition shall not apply to any law enforcement activities. In addition to being a violation of this ordinance, if anyone who is observed to be recording video and/or sound within city-owned, controlled, or leased property, without the consent of all persons whose voice or image is being recorded, and such person refuses to cease such activity after being advised that such activity is prohibited. Under this ordinance, such refusal shall be considered to be a disruption to the work of city government. Therefore, such person shall be deemed to no longer be present within the city-owned, controlled, or leased property on legitimate public business. The city manager and his designees are hereby authorized on behalf of the city of Punta Gorda, Florida to request any person who refuses to cease the unconsented to video and/or sound recording to immediately leave the premises. Any person who refuses to cease the unconsented to video and/or sound recording, and refuses to immediately leave the premises following the request of the city manager or his designee, shall be considered as a trespasser. Law enforcement, at its option, at the request of the city may issue a trespass warning notice for this conduct. 0. The city manager and his designees may have cause to remove any person they determine, 1. Acts in any manner which violates or is reasonably suspected to violate any federal, state, or local law, ordinance, rule, or regulation, or 2. Acts in any manner which violates any city rule or policy, including but not limited to the facility rules, or any directive on any sign or notice at the public property. The city manager and his designees are hereby authorized on behalf of the city of Punta Gorda, Florida to warn persons of this prohibited activity and request such activity to cease. Law enforcement, at its option, at the request of the city may issue a trespass warning notice for these violations of conduct. G. The city manager and his designees are hereby authorized on behalf of the city of Punta Gorda, Florida to warn persons who have entered into or remain in areas where they are not authorized to be, and to request such persons to depart. The city manager, and his designees, are hereby be authorized to call upon law enforcement to treat as trespassers any persons who refuse to depart after such a request has been made. Law enforcement, at its option, may enforce any person's refusal to depart by means of Section 810.08 and 810.09, Florida statutes, or issue a trespass warning notice. It is the declared intent of the City Council that if any section, subsection, sentence, clause, phrase, or provision of this ordinance is held invalid or unconstitutional by a court of competent jurisdiction, such invalidity or unconstitutionality shall not be construed as to render invalid or unconstitutional the remaining provisions of this ordinance. 3. Any ordinances or parts of ordinances in conflict herewith are hereby repealed to the extent of such conflict. 4. This ordinance is intended to repeal and reenact the provisions of Ordinance No. 1867-17 and that any actions taken pursuant to the emergency ordinance shall remain in full force and effect upon the adoption of this ordinance. 4. This ordinance shall take effect immediately upon adoption. Adopted in regular session of the City Council of the City of Punta Gorda, Florida this 3rd day of May, 2017.
Copwatch, policing the police every single day.
Right.
This is what we're gonna do. The chief's not available to speak to you
Right.
now. Okay, so this is what you got. This is a trespass warning for City Hall and City Annex, okay? For both addresses over at City Hall. You'll no longer be on that property for the period of 1 year or you will face arrest.
Do I have an appeal?
No,
Why not?
you don't have an appeal.
Because,
You don't have an appeal.
because by law you have to.
No, the city clerk wishes to have you.
Okay, so that's why I'm here.
The chief is not available.
Because I felt threatened, and you think that you don't have the right to record there?
You don't have the right to record. There's a city ordinance in place.
So what? My stuff trumps
You can
your stuff.
You can record here all you want, Okay? I have no problem with you recording.
Then why is this different from over there?
Because that's a different facility.
And I have no appeal?
No appeal.
That's illegal.
All right. Okay, it is what it is. You can call your attorney. You're trespassed from that property. You cannot be there for the period of 1 year.
You guys
Okay.
are sad. Okay, one more thing. Sir, stop. Sir, I did find out that you can look at the video and give a ticket. I have the case law on it. Do you have a card so I can send you the
That's
case law?
fantastic. I'm happy for you.
You have a card so I can send you the case law?
No, I don't. I'll get you one.
Send it.
I'll get you one.
Can I give you my card so you can send it?
I don't need your card.
Very bad attitude, sir. That's why you got an IA. Fuckers. Well,
How are you?
cold and rainy.
It is kind of ugly. What can I do for you?
Yeah. Can I do a sunshine law request to look at the your it's either law, statute, or ordinance you have for the buildings?
For the buildings. Are you recording me?
Yeah.
I would like to turn it off, please.
That's why I'm here to get a copy of the statute.
Well, I don't want to be recorded first off.
We're in a public building.
Here will be up a minute for the public record, and we do have it posted here, by the way. So.
That's funny. So why, when you took the job, you didn't think that you could be recorded?
You're recording me now. When I took the job, there was never a question about if you could be, because nobody did, I don't believe, until you came in.
Why, is it a bad thing?
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I get a copy of this ordinance 1872.17?
Sure, it's the same one we emailed to you before. Can you pull that up and print it for him? And what records would you like?
I just want that one again, and to see if you're still doing this illegal act by making this. That's
You
not
want a
legal.
copy of the ordinance?
Yeah,
all
that's
you're
not.
looking
It's
for?
not legal.
Ordinance
Yes.
number, please? What's the ordinance number?
Huh?
What's the ordinance number?
It is 1872-17, and then un-American after that.
What else?
That's it. That's all you
Yep.
Seriously, Sarah. You have my deepest sympathies. Oh. First page, I'm sorry. Let's see what-
It was one of like 4 or 5 properties that are involved.
Is that because the house was so huge?
No, it's because the
I just printed the first page.
oh.
Does it state in here what happens if you do then? I mean, you get arrested, shot,
We've provided the
trespassed.
record that you
Right.
requested, Andrew,
Right.
so if you need anything else, just let us know. But we're
Okay.
telling you again,
Right.
you are not to record.
He is.
So there's
You don't have our permission to
That-
record us.
you're a public official in a public building.
This is a staff area, it's not a public meeting
There is
area.
brochures.
Okay, let's,
right here.
instead of arguing, do you need
So-
any other records?
So
today?
no, there's more of us, and we'll be sending more people here
Okay.
because it's.
All right, very
Good. Why are the cookies sitting here?
They're for the public.
Are you serious? Wow, you guys are nice.
What was that?
Do you know?
Oh, I gotcha.
Do you know? Is that all right? Is that all right?
I showed him the form.
Is that all right to record in
I don't
here?
think
It's
yeah,
not?
the little paper you
Why?
But I don't think he got to read it because
Did you guys have a copy of that or something?
I don't know. Yeah.
Is this a public area right here?
Yeah. Yes. But not.
Right. Do they have it posted somewhere? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't sit out here normally.
Right. But it looks like a public area. That's why we came back to check. So I can't get a copy of that?
I don't have it.
All
You
right.
can try the city clerk next door.
I did. That went badly. So,
I don't have it.
wow. Why? What's your opinion of it? You think that's right? That's wrong? I mean, it's a public.
I don't want to be recorded. So.
Right. Well, but you're a public employee in a public place, right? Hey Sheriff County, this is Sheriff County Copwatch. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.